Hello and welcome back. Best of the best practitioners of love and light, those who reciprocate equally that good stuff on a norm, especially on their bad days, the most compromising ones. Yeah, we are the best characters in town right here, right now, during this timeless energy reading. All right. Today is Thursday, April 27th, 2023. Welcome back, angels of light and love. To direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, and that of our children's. Fantastic. We're doing it right. Okay. All right, I gotta put the cards away from yesterday's reading. Let's go ahead and indulge in this. I don't know. Should I indulge in this, lovey-dovey energy? I don't know. I don't think it's too bad to do that. I mean, oh, goodness gracious. Okay, let's do this. All right. Is it all correctly put away in the right order? Okay, we'll find out. So, okay. What are we supposed to be talking about today? I just decided not to get pissed off anymore. You know? Just... it's just one other thing that keeps me from having a good time. It's like, I gotta replace... There's only room for so much. So we have 9 of Swords in reverse and 4 of Cups in reverse. This is a fantastic offering. Exactly what we were just talking about. Okay. 9 of Swords. I'm not gonna sweat it. No. You know, oh, by the way, I forgot to put this one back. I got 2 consecutive calls with the same exact spiel. Exact. It was like, what do you call it? Like auto-robot, whatever. Anyway, it was automated. And but it had its, real person's voice, obviously. So it's just a pre-recording. But it came from 2 separate numbers, back to back, asking to call a separate number. And this is about, court legal stuff. So the first one, I guess, might have been a little legit. But the sense of urgency is another, gimmick. A ploy to have you respond sooner. Act fast. Act now. And so it may have been legit, but that second back-to-back one completely invalidated it. So I don't know what, seriously. So at first I was like, maybe somebody's out there listening and wanting to help me out with, a pro bono, lawyer stuff. Dude. No. No. So 4 of Cups in reverse. I'm not taking the bait. I'm just that sit down and, I don't know, be blah with the world. I'm going to figure out what it is, the solution, by doing other things that don't seem like they facilitate its motionings. I'm going to unlock doors easily by doing the workarounds, okay? Still work. 9 to 4, that's a straight up 8-hour day without a lunch hour. Just focused energy. I still get my breaks, but it's not going to be I don't know. For much of the day, I think it's important to be just chill, because there's a lot to think about and do, but I gotta conserve my energy and fuel it within the right gestures. So, Yeah, I got some things to do. Super duper important. Ace of Wands, muted, or like inverted. I wanted to say accentuated, but like inverted. It's accentuated in its inverted form. It's the first time I've ever got that. Oh, the star. No wonder. No wonder. Accentuated on the outwards plane. Maybe I'm shining with those qualities. What do you say? What do you say? Yeah, I mean, that's good. I like the fact that I realize that Spirit is kind of pacing me, because the glorious venue setup, the new vibe that Spirit's going to put me in is like crazy amazing. Superstar status. So, like, Spirit doesn't want me to burn out and forget about, the real priorities. Because that's just, like, one part of this world, right? So, this is pacing me. So, as far as accentuating the creative solutions, it's on point. It's on point. So what I'm getting is that central area, that like heart chakra of the Ankh right there. It's centralized. It's fueled right into me. I'm going to invest in myself and kind of like stir the pot, see what's like going on in there. But that immediately allows me to come out shining, you see? So I like it. I like it. All right. What do you want to say? Are we going to talk about that energy? What will make me happy? All right, let's like indulge in this energy, okay? I don't know. I mean, every time I talk about it, it ends up being like, and then never happening. So far, anyway. But at least I don't have to go through the errors of, like, other people's games, People don't even know that they're running on games. But let's see. Okay. The Queen of Cups, upright, my left leg, okay? They're saying you know yourself best. So even if we talk about this, like, dictation of other energies that are fond of you, it doesn't change really who you are unless you let it. So, I don't know, how productive is it knowing? Does it mean that I should be more open? Will it, like, be more inviting? Less scary? Or, is it that, I don't know, like, should I be asking, like, bigger questions? I think the bigger questions are geared towards, like, what makes you happy? And if that brings the vibe of, like, happiness, then, like, go for it. Okay, so, for the time being, okay, that's what probably would make me happy. Like, just kind of entertaining the thought, okay? Tell me about this fond energy towards me, like, the variations of it or the one in its highest form. So let's talk about, like, no, we already know there's variety, okay? So, the one that's the closest match. If there's, like, even a tie, or, yeah, death inverted. Okay. So this person likes the way I toy around with the idea of transformation. It's not like so cumbersome. It's just like, it's being in touch, like literally the bond of learning through the feeling of something. And it's really getting to know that, being very perceptive, receptive to the messaging that it provides, that very intimate experience. So, There's a lot of wisdom in that. It breaks out all the noise. So this, let's get a context to that one, okay? Is it something like just the way I approach it, or is it something that also relates to them in seeing that they energetically that I'm getting to know their dark, like soft spots, like their dark areas, without being scared, just intrigued, inquisitive. Well, what's the clarification for that card? Okay, I guess this one. Strength in reverse. It's the soft spots. It's their like dark spots, their dark moments, and not judging them for it. Just like, oh, what's that? Oh, that must feel weird. Like right there, you must have gone through that, and that was definitely a battle wound. Did you know you have this on the back of your skull, or like stuff like that? Okay, interesting. Okay, tell me about this love aspect. In its highest form, like the highest vibing one, okay? Not like, we're not talking about like potentiality, like where they're at right now. What do they feel about me? What do they think about me? The Tower in reverse. I'm used to cleaning up complex messes. Yeah. And, breaking down areas that, like, what do you call it? That I'm attentive, but also confrontational. Because when I put it on the table, it accentuated. Okay? So, attentive and confrontational when it comes to like firm decisions, hard decisions. Okay. So I would presume that they like that. Okay. What else? Anything else? I mean, you could presume a lot of things about a person based on how they... Ten of Cups. I don't know. Was that in reverse? Sure. Ten of Cups in reverse. That because of the way I engage with, like, let's say, the shitty aspects of life, that it automatically dictates the polarity of it and its coming. So, they're saying that I'm very well invested in my pursuits. You see? The way it laid onto here is like the rainbow like shot over here. Like it's a comet and the tail end of it is a rainbow. So it's like what I'm going for is a reality that's firm, that's that holds strong, that is in like flip-flopping, that that will bring about happiness beyond self. Definitely. Okay. So this is a more evolved person, I would say, in their journey. They're much more life experienced. Because the only people that would look at this stuff are the people that have gone through like some turmoil. Otherwise, they're just looking at the aesthetics, right? Yeah. Okay. So that one is the Nine of Cups in reverse. Independent happiness. Oh, I fell on the tissue. Oh, is that my chocolate chip cookie tissue, napkin, whatever? Oh, that I can please myself, basically. Yeah, we see that. Anything else? Like, what are the, let me see here. So, I don't know, like, what's the best question to ask here? How do they feel about me? I mean, like, feelings change, so I don't know, man. You're like, okay, what are their intentions towards me? Let's go with that. Let's go at the core. What are their intentions? Because that should summarize their thoughts, their feelings, all of that. What are their intentions towards me? Spirit, what is this person's intentions towards me? Three of Swords. Oh, heartbreak? What? Heartbreak? For real? Is that for real? What are their intentions towards me? Let's get a clarifier for that, because I don't... Oh, gosh, okay. Queen of Pentacles muted. And then King of Pentacles accentuated. To meet in the middle. You see? They're going to accentuate themselves, make themselves known, etc. And then, like, while I keep to myself. What? Care for myself. I don't know. I mean, like, Three of Swords bringing forward, it's like there's three people here, right? So, like, with the baby and the divide, it's like 1, 2, 3 swords, the way it's pierced. So there's an element of truth for all. So I don't know if it's like heartbreak, because that's the usual case of it. But being that this is basically a knight, a warrior, bringing in the Three of Swords, it's almost like it's not your usual Three of Swords. Let me get one more card to click. Let's look at the bottom. Judgment in reverse. Their intentions. What is that? Well, this is a karmic experience, this meeting in the middle. Eight of Swords. Two of Cups. The Sun card in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. I don't know. I think I caught their eye. Caught their attention. Because it's very, like, weird how this all connected. Especially with, it was not just a one-time instance, but, like, all of the clues that match up, I think, according to their experience. Like, I don't know all the exactness of it, but there's a definite union in that. Things are not as clear, but definitely there's happiness that generates from within this bond. But they're a player, right? Who is willing to humble themselves. Like, Master number 55, what is that? But, yeah, they're willing to resolve that energy by dissolving it. To gain victory with that added responsibility of mediating within, finding that chill, their own chill. And ownership, taking accountability. To really know what happiness is, like celebration is. What is worthy of celebrating? Yeah, because it ends with that. Yep, definitely. Those are what it said on there. Okay, top of the deck is Prince of Sacred Circles, Knight of Pentacles. So this would likely take some time, some sit down energy, some thought, meditation on it. Okay. All right. So, those are their intentions. This person. I mean, they were willing to say something once I honed it into one person. So, instead of saying they, so that's the energy there. Okay, so if that is their intentions, what is their actual follow through? I mean, there's different variations of it, but what's the baseline follow through, Spirit, of this person? If we were to engage, let's say, not if, let's say we do engage, okay? We engage in that energy. What is the actual follow through baseline? Queen of Wands inverted. I think it'll accentuate some gifts that are personalized to me because of that different dynamism of auric fields. What else? Let's get a clarifier for that, Spirit. On the follow through. What is the actual follow through? Knight of Wands. It was like upright in reverse. I think there's still a player. But not even like the king version of a player. It's a knight version of it. So like 20-year-old type of, player. Let me just double check. I mean, it could be just somebody who's, I don't know. Basically, it shows that they're not on the same level, really, that they're more of a prince than a king. At least in the aspect of wand status. But as far as productivity, the generation of industry and the love for life and all of that, we balance each other out on that. But the wand energy, the actual spirit aspect of it, this person doesn't have as much respect for other spirits. Like it's very much like singular if it's a night energy here. So let me just double check here. Okay, what hit the Knight of Wands in reverse is Six of Swords accentuated. So in order to like really follow through for real, they're gonna have to find out how to really calm their environment, calm themselves. No, find a calm environment that doesn't accentuate those qualities. So yeah, definitely. That's the only way that I'm seeing that happen there. And then Two of Pentacles, yeah, to really balance out. Because again, the meeting in the middle, like they both have their eyes closed, you see? So that's the only way to like really mediate for this thing to happen. Two of Pentacles, to really balance out. To have like, to exchange equal worth. Okay. What are the red flags of this person that I should be aware of? Remember, red flags can be good or, not so good. So What are the red flags of this person? 9 of Wands in reverse and Ace of Sacred Circles. Okay, so they let down their guard. Like they're chill in a way that they welcome like all parties. Like they have like an all access pass within their own aspect. Which means that they're in many different kinds of environments. It's almost limitless to the entries that they are allowed in. So therefore, very open networks that allow for, chaos. But, it could also be a good thing, like the open door to many opportunities for him, for me, for us, etc. So that's like the very positive side of it. But the reality is that if we're looking at red flags, we have to look at both sides of it. And which reality holds more weight within the current patternings. So, any other red flags here? That? Okay. The Hermit card in reverse, 7 of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and Judgment. Okay, so the red flag it's just like Spirit is behind this, like karma. Spirit is making sure, like in the underworld, that there are still open options left. Like it will come to light. So this red flag is just like a notification, like, hey, there's some really good stuff in this, but you have to be cautious of the extremes. Because something very karmic can sway you within its like it's a knee-jerk reaction. So, like, you can kick over cups very easily within reactive states. Yeah. Because the other side to it is that it's coming into the awareness that someone holds a lot of power, but obliterates their options into like a singular one where they only have one choice, which is to face their own karma. So there's that polarity of it. There's something that happens within the dream state. You see like this mirror effect, mirror upon mirror. The reflections and like the portals that are opened. Reaching into that. Okay. All right. So those are red flags. What are their red flags for me? Let's be fair about this. Okay, what are the red flags for me? The World card. It kind of hit the Shaman Tarot as well. This is accentuated. It's I think that it's also the notification that and also that I will end things abruptly as needed. So when I close that door, it's closed. It's boarded up. It's closed. Once it's done, it's done. And what were we gonna say about that? With that, like, it's not like a closed door that you experience with anybody else. Mine is different. Because the only person that you can really control is yourself. And when I close that door, it almost accentuates the desire to reopen it, and there's no reopening. This also means, in a very positive primary aspect, is that I'm thorough. I provide the end to cycles. I enable someone to seek closure. Yeah, it's seeing things through. Okay. Any other red flags for them on me? High Priestess. Okay, I will know. I will know. Whatever it is that's happening, I will be sure to know. When I am getting that close, okay, what's here? King of Cups. Yep, that's Jesus energy. Like, Jesus is straight up with me. So, since this opened up to that, dude, some serious talks are happening. Some serious interactions are happening. So, the big red flag is, like, has a pink elephant on it too, that I will know. There's like no hiding from the truth. And Spirit, like, when I'm in close quarters and proximity to others, Spirit, Jesus, like, my whole team is straight up involved to make sure that there's no true harm done upon me nor my kids. So, it's serious stuff. It's like no games there. So, bottom of the deck, King of Wands in reverse. So, when it comes to player energy, better think twice, man. Four of Swords. Yeah, better think twice, holy smokes, for real. Yeah, King of Swords, you better think long and hard about, any games. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, because it will affect your destiny. It will affect. It's going to be a difference between day and night. Justice. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a difference between day and night. Yeah. And it could easily set you off on a new journey. Top of the deck is Six of Sacred Circles. So, the focus is more on reciprocation, totality in reciprocation. That if you have more than enough, that you should be giving as well. Like, you're not looking for just like the even exchange, like, oh, did she give me this? So, okay, I have to give her that. No, we're not looking at like nickel and diming everything. It's more like, where are you at? Do you have enough to give, like, after, your own sustenance? And likewise, the other way around too. So there's that. Open the deck to Seven of Wands in reverse. So there's a sense of humbling in that, on not nickel and diming certain things. That if you have more than enough, then that's how you should gauge what you should share. And that's the best way to be transparent with your whoever you're with. It's the truth of the matter. All right. Bananagrams time. What do you want to say, Spirit? Okay. BEEEANQFOBECYPVELOTIIHNC. Okay. We have love, clove, clive, 5. Annie, Anne, Pat, Ben, Corey, no, there's no R, Kobe, Vic, Han, Hal, Happy, Olive, Abby, Lance, who else here? Ian, who else here? There's other names in here. I know there is. Tiana, but only with one N. Violet. Nick. Neo. Okay. Anything else here? Evian. Eve. All right, I think that's it for now. So I think 100% we're looking for happiness. That's what like the stabilization and the maximum amount of happiness, in anything that we do. Okay, that was the initiating factor. Like, what makes you happy? And then, just follow that lead. 100%. Because we have Violet again here. And we could easily have Violent, but, or even Violence. But we're looking for that dynamism that leans towards happiness rather than hate or fearing. So, happy is the first word. That's the Magician card, the Major Arcana. So let's just focus on that first. Am I seeing bifocals here? I have bifocals. Let me see here. FOC. I see also obviously vocals or vocalize. Oh wait, no, there's no Z. Bi. So in looking at bifocals, it's like you're able to look at things really up close without having to squint your eyes. So there's no like scrutiny there. It's more of like, hey, I need a little help in this department as far as my vision. And it's just kind of like a matter of fact because how life kind of did you or how you did life. So it's looking at that energy, bifocal energy. Being able to see at a distance as well as finding that clarity of magnification when something is up close. I also have violin. So again, we're looking at less dramatic states for sure. Point of view. Okay. See, Beck. Knob. Okay, so we turn the knob. Okay. There's also... Okay. I think in the acceptance of like that bifocal energy, it's just acknowledging life in its progression, that we're not like deteriorating, but it's like sometimes we just need a little help, and that's just kind of matter of fact. You know, things change over time, and the turnkey is noticing that sometimes we need a little assistance with our vision, especially even when things are in close proximity, sometimes especially in close proximity, because you're so used to like the luster or even the lack thereof, that it's just helpful to get that extra validation point. Because that clear acceptance that you're not above it is important. Let me see here. Fact. I'm seeing above. Yeah, that you're not above it. Because at the rooted level, which is beneath that, there's real happiness. So, tone, talk. Something about time passing by for sure. You just have to kind of move this here. Knob. Yeah, so we have a tick tock here with the clock. It's at like extra half second at the very end. Like something just caught you, caught us like on the nick of, like at the nick of time is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. Anything else? We have 3 E's, 1 I, and a Q. So, QC. So it's something about quality time, like at the very end, like the last leg of that defining moment. Something about that. Quality control during your last moments, you know. How do you want to define that? Like, how do you want to elaborate on the rest of your journey? So we have 3 E's and 1 I left. Give me a moment. Happy. Okay. You know, just like how beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so is happiness. So we'll take that into context there. Now we have an E and an I left here. What song is that? Nelly? Like, Antale Mami. E-I, uh-oh. What song is that? I don't remember. That's funny, because, you know, there's 2 places that I can put that. Actually, 3 places. What song is that? Country Grammar. That's funny. Okay. So, that's funny. I feel like that's supposed to be. There's 3 places I could put it, but I could put it also as a, tie. For the last moments, like how are you willing to bind yourself, like commit yourself. There's 3 places in very close proximity. Like it's a neighborhood right here of where I could put EIE. What is it? I think that's how EI. Hold on, let me look it up. I'm just seriously. What a journey. It wasn't country grammar. It's EI. Okay. All right. Okay, I don't have another I, so I guess in the enjoyment of it all, you cannot forget at the tail end about yourself. So, I feel like that's legit. I feel like it's legit. Like, not to forget about yourself in all of that. Because sometimes, like, you don't realize when you're, like, so much in love and, like, so into somebody that, that hidden behind all of that there's a fear. And given that, like, you kind of relinquish who you are because you're so wrapped up into, like, this dynamic, this, like, new you, that you forget about the true you. You know what I mean? Like, your world tends to shift. And, like, to cement that, you kind of accommodate certain things that that you don't realize come from the desire to, like, not let go of it. You know what I mean? Like, I just sneeze. Hold on. Okay, so something about that. Anyway, now that this reading is officially over, I thank all my sponsors and my supporters, all in every which way that you do that. In light and love, of course. Of course. Because the horse is a horse. Yes, so that's really what we're doing here. So thank you very much. If you like what I do and want to contribute to my channel. Seriously. You know how. But the most practical way that I can think of at the very moment is through Venmo. And my Venmo ID is just To the Inner Wild. T-O, Inner Wild. That's how it goes. If you want validation on that, then clicking on the link on my Instagram page, that'll lead you to my YouTube page, which will lead you to my About Me page, which will lead you to my Venmo ID. But if you want to take, like, a scenic route to it, be intuitively guided to select from any one of those videos there, which is exactly the one you're supposed to view at that very given time, per your spirit guides as well as mine. The best of the best. Collab. That's what they do. And so, in that description box, loads of information. It's a treasure box. It is. And that will have my Venmo ID there. If you would like a private reading or public, personal, whatever, hit me up on my email. And I think that's it for now. So now that this reading is officially over, upon closing all portals, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations, thanking you for your respect in advance for my time, my space, my energy, my work, all of the things that are obvious, and then some. Sending you all back with your karmas too, helping with that rollout nudge. Send you all back in light and love. I close all portals now.